downtown to do a video today. I was going to head up to the mountains, but the wind is so strong. I've just missed a really nice sunrise on the buildings. All the buildings were nice, bright and orange. But the wind is literally ridiculous. I'm having trouble standing up. I don't think you can probably hear it on the camera. I'm literally having trouble standing up. So I'm going to get off this hill. I'm going to get down the bottom there somewhere pretty quick and go from there, I think. Right, well, a little bit less wind down on this piece, but holy smokes, Batman, that's windy. Yeah. Absolutely insanely windy. Wow. Yeah. Yes. See if I can get down here without getting blown over. Yeah. I'm not sure how far I'm going to go because, yes. Wind better drop considerably once I get down the bottom here. I would normally walk down the path, but it's so icy down there, I think I might have to take the steps. Ooh, Batman. Nice over that way, but I think I will head down this way. Oh. Yes, it's a little on the windy side. Oh, this is crazy. I'm literally getting blown across the road here. If I cut down across there, it's probably less wind down on the bottom. As you can see, we're in for a nice sunrise over there. Look at that. But it's kind of peeking up, just gone the wrong side of the clouds now. So it's, I don't know whether we're going to get much off of that. Yes. The sunrise looks nice over there, but yeah, not sure how much of that we're going to get. Half an hour ago I think the weather would have been quite good. Where I just parked, there's a couple of large trees up there, and I thought, oh great, got rockstar parking, perfect. But the big tree was actually moving quite a lot, so I moved back up the road where the little trees are, so just in case. Wow. This is crazy. Yeah. Nice walk though. Needed to get out the house, go for a walk today. Not sure how far I'll go. I'm going to go a slightly different route. You normally go up towards the Peace Bridge and what have you, anybody that sees my videos, but I'm going to go a different route today, so I'll head down instead. On it. So I'll head down into downtown this way. Woo. The tower is lit up all kinds of different colours. Yeah, it's nice to see. Right, I'll switch this off until I get down the other side and head round the other way. Right, turn off time. I could go down through Chinatown down that way, but I'm going to go this way. Yeah. This piece of walkway will be familiar with people that follow my videos. So I'm going to head right down today. I'm going to go all the way down through Inglewood and see what's changed down there. I think I normally switch around and head to my left at the bottom here, but I'm going to go straight on today. Yeah. In need of a good walk. Like I say, I was going to head up the mountains, but the wind up there, I wanted to head out to the mountains and have a nice quiet campfire. That was the plan. Yeah, nothing nicer than sitting around a campfire and poking it with a stick for half a day. But No, today, way too windy for that. That's the way I normally go, down underneath there, but today I'm going to go this way. Right. Certainly nice and quiet. There's no wind down here. This is nice. The wind up on top of the hill over there is just like insane. Yeah. I guess the buildings do offer a certain amount of protection from the wind. Yeah. It's only just morning o'clock. Even the geese have just got up and getting ready to go, head out for the day. Yeah. A lot of the geese down here, they all fly just up north of the city there, because there's a lot of fields up there that had grain and stuff in them, and they got there and stripped them clean. I can tell you, you won't find a single ear of grain up and corn up in there, I can tell you, not one. That's where all the geese are heading shortly. Yeah. Right, I will continue on down this way.
Well, it's tingly, which is very disconcerting.
Yeah, a little bit of sun on the buildings there. It's quite nice. Yeah, just a little, not much. Yes, really good food over there in Chinatown. I'm telling you, there's some really good places. My son was telling me about a really good place I need to check out. I now know where it is. I've walked past it 100 times. But I now know exactly where it is. So if I get the opportunity, I will head in that way and check it out. Right, I'm going to head down this way and do a bit more when I get down into Inglewood there, I suspect. Yeah. Right, let's head down there. Just catch the last of the nice light before it disappears, I think. Yes. You know, there's surprisingly a lot of people down here. Yeah. Such a windy, blustery day. I thought there wouldn't be too many people around, but there are. Yeah. Right. We continue heading east for a while and see how far I get. Not quite sure how far I'm going to go today. Let's go and see. Very nice. Oh, the litter crews are out and about early. Yeah, let's go and say hello. I don't normally see these guys too much this time of the year, so I will go see what they're up to. Yeah. Collecting garbage for a little bit. I need one of those. They'll save a bit of a walk, won't they? Yeah. Yes. Nice. Right. Should have thumbed a lift. Yeah. Right, on I go. River's freezing up pretty good. Yeah. Looks like they've got part of the flyover open again. So that's good. Right. Head down on the pathway. See any trains? Oh, there's a train. Yeah. No, I don't know if we'll get a very good picture of the train from here, that's for sure. Yeah. That's the LRT heading up to the northeast there. Yeah. Right. Let me continue on down this way. See how far I get. Right. This is the flyover and the LRT track. So, yeah. Some good artwork along here. This picture here, I really like this picture. This picture's really cool. Really like this one. Yeah. I don't know who drew that, but whoever it was, he did an amazing job. It's absolutely brilliant. Right, I will continue heading east down that way. Right, we're heading down into what's called East Village, and this was the old bedding factory here. I do have some pictures here when there was nothing here other than the bedding factory, once they cleared everything out. And it, oh, what is that I see? Dun, dun, dun. I see a train. Got to stop and watch the train, haven't you? Growing old is mandatory, growing up isn't. Even the tracks sound cold, eh? Yeah, that's cool. Right. As I say, this is old Simmons bedding factory here. This is now a bunch of fooderies. All kinds of fooderies in there, which is apparently they do really nice food in there. Char and all that kind of stuff's in there. But I do have quite a few pictures of when that was the only building here. All those buildings behind it, none of those were there. Right, so I'm going to head that way, head down into Inglewood, I think. Right, continuing to head this way. I've just noticed on the end of Fort Calgary building over there, they got a new mural one in there. Mural. Ha! I know what I meant. Yeah. Right. Yes. Paintwork. Yeah. Nice. We shall have to head over that way and see what they've done. Very cool. Yeah. Calgary is a very walkable city. We have amazing pathways everywhere. Cycleways in Calgary. I think there's like 12 or 1500 kilometres of cycleway in Calgary. Just amazing. And people cycle year round. That's the first time I've seen that artwork over there. I think I might head over that way and see what I can see. Well, that's new. Don't recognise that. I wonder if that's why they had that all fenced off. That was all fenced off a little while ago. I think I will head over that way and check it out. Yeah. Let's go and see what we've got over there. Interesting. Right, let me go over there and see what it is. Well now, that's nice. First time I've noticed this. Huh, well, I'll be. I see they've put some new benches in over here too. You go check these out. Oh, we have a big fire pit here as well. Wow, look at that. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Let me check this out. Yeah, nice new bench there, look. Yeah, well, be. That's new. Not seen that before. That is really cool. I wonder if this was why this was all fenced off, because this was fenced off the other week. I think I know why now. Ah, well, I'll be. Well, nice job of that. Right, so I'm going to go up around the other side, see what's around the other side of the building. Ah, that's new. Ah, maybe that's the artist's name there, Nicole Wolf. Well, I can tell you something, Nicole, if you painted that, well done, looks good. Yeah. I'm assuming that's the artist's name. What do we have around this side? Anything? No, this side is the same. So, yeah, this is the Fort Calgary building. Yeah. Well, I'll be. Huh. That's new. See the things you find when you go for a walk, see? It's all kinds of stuff that we take for granted that's going to be there forever. Then you turn around and hey presto, it's not. Yeah. Very nice. Yeah. Well, I'll be. Ha! Learned something new. That's what I like to explore. I know I've walked this pathway around here countless times. Couldn't even tell you how many times I've walked around here. However, when you come back, you find different things. Yeah. Yes. Huh. Yeah. Can't odds that, can you? Sorry for the inconvenience. What are you inconveniencing? Not sure. Some kind of construction going on. Yeah. Yes, not quite sure what they were inconveniencing, but I will take their word for it. You got the rail bridge over there. That's all supposed to be being redeveloped all over there. New arena and everything's going in over that way. I'm going to head. Which way am I going to head? I think I'll take the scenic route. Now you can go that way straight down where that bus is going. You can go that way. That'll take you straight into Inglewood. Or you can head down this way. There's another bridge that they built down here. So I think I will take that one. Yes. I remember when this was a tiny little gravel track that went down to a little corner on the bridge there, on the river, and yes, now look, it's actually quite big. So yes, I'm heading down under the track over that way, I think. Right, that used to be a really nice veggie garden there where the windmill is. That's looking down towards Fort Calgary there. I'm going to head up over the bridges, but I still call this a new bridge. It's been here for some time, but I still want to go this way anyway. So I still call this the new bridge. Been here a while. Right, let's head over this way. This is going over the Elbow River. Off to my left is the Bow River. This is where they join. Yeah. Right, I'm going to head that way. Right, my walk is coming along nicely. So I now have a choice. As you can see, the river is pretty froze up across there. Yeah. Now this bridge here is pretty much the last bridge that I can cross without having a very, very long walk all the way around. So I need to make up my mind as to where I'm going to go here. Yeah. There's a difference between a long walk and a very, very, very long walk. Yeah. Once I pass this bridge, I'm pretty much walking all the way down to the bottom and back up again. That adds about another 6 kilometres, 7 kilometres to the trip. So, oh dear, we shall decide when I get to the bridge. Yeah. See which way my feet take me. Yeah. This is a very nice walk along here though. You can't odds it, that's for sure. Decisions, decisions, decisions. If I go past here, I'm heading all the way down into what's called the Pierce Estates. There is a train bridge down there, but you can't cross. There's no foot access across there. I wish there was. It would actually make it much more accessible down that part of the city. But if not, I have to walk all the way down. I think is that the Blackfoot turn off or whatever, one of those all the way down there, and then back up the other side, which is a very, very long walk. Yeah. Who knows? Yes, let me decide. I'll see which way I go. Right, as you can see, the river's pretty froze up there. There's the city up that way. You'd be surprised how much that's all froze up under there. Yeah. We've got a warm week coming, so it should melt quite a bit of this. Yeah. Yes, this is the new 12th Street Bridge. The old bridge was off to the right here, and that one was getting pretty rusty and falling to pieces. Yeah. So they replaced it a few years ago. Right, I'm going to head over that way. I think that's St George's. I'll head over towards St George's Island, I think. They call this the Singing Bridge. I don't know if you can hear the wind. There's too many trains and stuff around it. But you come across this bridge when it's really, really windy, and it absolutely howls through these railings on here. Absolutely howls. I'm telling you now, it's really windy on top of the hills. That is for sure. Right, ahead of me is the zoo. I'm just going to head down towards that way and along the side. Over there through the trees, that's Dinny the dinosaur. And prior to the floods, the pathway actually went along the bottom of the hill. It was actually a very nice pathway along there. I do have some video of that somewhere. Yeah, and some pictures all along there. And head up towards St George's. So that's through the fence there. That is Dinny the dinosaur. Yeah. Yeah, he's been there a while. Can't remember how long that's been there now. 60s, I think, was it? 60s, 70s, something like that. Certainly been there a long time. Right. So I'm now heading west. The wind is actually quite strong. So who knows? Did we get a better picture of the dinosaur? Yes, we do. There we go. There's Dinny. Dinny the dinosaur. Yeah. Hi, Dinny. Right. Don't be tempted to climb over that fence because it is electrified, by the way. That would not make for a good day. So across there we have City of Calgary. That's where I've just come along that far side over there, and I'm going to head back up through St George's, I think. Right, well, there's a lot less wind down here. They got half the pathways now up here all dug up, which is a real pain. Yeah. Right. So there's Calgary Tower over there. It used to be the tallest building in Calgary. That was. It, as you can see, it's not now. Yeah. Can't really see that much down the river. Yeah. That's where I was just now. That building over there. That's all Fort Calgary. Yeah. Yes. Right. So we'll continue that way. Right. Heading up out of the park. I was going to cut down across that way, but it looks like there's still quite a lot of water flowing across there, so I don't think I will be doing that. Yeah. All kinds of detours they got set up in here. Downtown Calgary. Just waiting for the train to go past on the side here. Here we go. Well, I'm going to head up back along that way, I think, up along the side of the river, see what we can see. The water's still flowing reasonably well. Yeah, I was just talking to a lady over there, and she's with a walker, and the paths this side are nice and clear, but where I've just come down through the park there, they're a little slippery, so she's going to take the safest route up around there, I think. Right, let me continue on up the side of the river that way. I'm going to head back up this way. Just talking to the garbage pickup crew guys and the young lady there. Yeah, those guys keep busy. Always lots for them to do, and that's good. Yeah, they keep the city nice and clean. Yeah, loads of ducks down there. Loads of ducks. Yeah. And this side is the LRT going into. That's just come from the northeast. That's heading into downtown Calgary now. Trains run very regular. Literally, you stand here for 5 minutes, the train will come. Unless, of course, you've got your good camera with you and you want to take a really good picture, and then they never turn up. Yeah. Yeah. Right, I will continue this way. See what's changed up here. I might take the shortcut up through the buildings here, I'm not sure yet. Or I might go along the bottom, because the problem is, I know if I head up along the top, I might hit the wind again. Yeah, that's damn windy up there. Yes, like I've said many times, Calgary is a very walkable city. It really is, for the bikeways and stuff. This is all bikeways across it. This is a walkway. Down the bottom there you'll see there's a bikeway with a yellow line down the middle. They go all over the city. Yeah, like I say, as an outdoor city, it really is a very outdoor city. Right, I will continue up this way a bit. I'm in two minds about these bloody scooter things. I hate these scooter things. I know they're very good for getting around the city and all that kind of stuff, but this is how I usually find them. Dumped in a hedge or in the river, or, you know, just garbage. The companies that run these things, they should really make a bit of a better effort of keeping them clean and tidy and what have you, because the general perception is they're just a bloody mess. And they are. Yeah. Right. I will head on this way. See what I can find. I don't know what the time is. Not sure what the time is. There's a lot more murals. I just noticed there's another one over there. Never noticed that one over there before now either. There's a lot of them creeping up all over the city, which is good. Yeah, that's a good problem to have. Extra public artwork is always good. Good artwork, I will hasten to say. Not stupid street lights welded together for $500,000 a piece. Just thought I'd mention that. Yeah. Yes. Not a bad shot. like this little piece up here. This is good. Now I have a choice here. I can follow along the bottom, or I can head up around the top. If I head up around the top, it might be bloody windy up there, so I don't know. I've got to weigh this up when I get there, I guess. Yeah. Right. Well, there is the city of Calgary. I will continue this way and see what I find. Right. God dear. Let me tell you. Yes. I'm wimping out at the moment. I'm taking along the bottom route here just to try and stay out the wind. I'm going to have to head uphill shortly here, and we can go from there. Right, I am going to head back up the hill, I think. I don't know if you can hear the extra wind. Literally now I've broke out the trees. The wind is getting quite strong. I'm very carefully picking my route as to how I can get up the hill without having too much wind. Yeah, pain, isn't it? Right, I think I'm going to have to bite the bullet and head straight across here and go that way. Right, well, I'm almost at the top of the hill, and I can tell you it's getting a lot windier up here, so this is probably the last bit you'll be able to actually hear me say anything. So once I get out of these trees in here in a moment, it's going to get very, very windy. Right, I think I will call that the end of the walk today. It's been a nice walk around, bumped into some nice people, and yes, thanks for coming along. Very interesting walk. On I go.